I'm just worried about like what's going to happen in the future.
This is not the kind of tea anyone expected Kendall Jenner to spill, but once she did, there was no going back. In a shocking twist that has fans reeling, Kendall has allegedly exposed some very messy secrets about Justin Bieber. And let's just say, Hailey might not be the only one wearing the ring. The receipts don't lie. Justin's cheating history spilled. You know when celebrities try to act like their lives are picture perfect, but then the truth comes spilling out faster than those TikTok aesthetic fails? Yeah, that's basically what's happening with the Biebers right now. Before we get into Kendall's receipts, we need to understand the full timeline of Justin's dating history, because trust me, it's more complicated than trying to understand TikTok's algorithm. Let's rewind back to the beginning. Justin and Selena's relationship, or should I say Jelena, as the internet dubbed them, started around 2010 to 2011. And when I tell you this relationship was a roller coaster, I'm talking full Six Flags vibes. Their relationship was marked by multiple breakups and reconciliations, finally ending in early 2018. Like, they were more on again off again than your Wi-Fi during a thunderstorm. And here's where things get juicy. While Justin was busy playing relationship ping pong with Selena, guess who was lurking in the shadows? That's right, Hailey Baldwin, now Bieber. And I'm not just being shady. There are literal receipts. According to multiple sources, Hailey met Justin all the way back in 2009 when she was just 13 years old. Her father, Stephen Baldwin, took her backstage to meet 15-year-old Justin Bieber during a Today Show appearance. Like, imagine your dad using his connections to introduce you to your celebrity crush. I can't even get my dad to take a decent photo of me for Instagram. But wait, it gets better. Apparently, Hailey was initially a fan, even supporting Jelena early on. She even tweeted in 2011 declaring herself 100% team #Jelena. The same energy as those pick-me girls who are like, I'm not like other girls, I support my crush's relationship, only to slide into their DMs the second there's trouble in paradise. Fast forward to 2018, the year everything went down. Justin and Selena had their final breakup in early 2018, and boom, Justin marries Hailey in September of the same year. Talk about a quick turnaround. Like, was the ink even dry on his breakup texts with Selena before he was saying I do? Here's where the tea starts to boil over. Research suggests that Justin Bieber faced multiple cheating allegations, especially during his relationship with Selena Gomez between 2010 and 2018. One of the most talked about incidents, the Barbara Palvin situation in 2012. After Justin performed at the Victoria's Secret fashion show, there were rumors about him and model Barbara Palvin, with fans discussing photos that suggested date-like interactions. Selena was not having it and reportedly posted a photo to expose him. I mean, when you have to resort to social media detective work on your own boyfriend, red flag, bestie, red flag, but that's not all. There were also alleged involvements with Kendall Jenner and her family, with Reddit threads citing texts and hookups behind Selena's back. The plot thickens. And this is where Kendall starts to enter our story, not just as a friend to both Hailey and Justin, but potentially as someone caught in the crossfire of Justin's wandering eye. In 2016, things got even messier when Selena allegedly commented on Instagram accusing Justin of cheating multiple times, with screenshots going viral. Imagine being so fed up that you call out your ex's cheating in front of millions of people. That's not just spilling tea, that's throwing the whole teapot. And get this, in a 2020 interview, Justin himself admitted to being reckless and unfaithful in a previous relationship, which most people interpreted as referring to Selena. He stated, I was at the point where I'd done that in the past, and noted he wasn't ready to be faithful at the time. I mean, at least he admitted it. The bar is literally in hell.
Justin Bieber enjoying the beauty of Iceland in his new music video, I'll Show You, the third single off his upcoming album, Purpose, which drops November 13th. I've heard the whole album, and Justin is our Artist of the Month. In more of my exclusive, he opens up about his first real love. You know her, Selena Gomez. Let's talk about some of the songs here. Sorry.
But the real tea? Selena's 2019 song, Look at Her Now, is rumored to reference Justin's infidelity, with lyrics hinting at betrayal and recovery. When an artist puts their pain into music, you know it's real. Selena didn't just move on. She made bank from her heartbreak. We love a resilient queen. Even after Justin married Hailey, the drama didn't stop. In March 2024, fans accused him of flirting with Madison Beer on her birthday Instagram post. He was leaving comments like HBD with heart emojis, and Reddit users found the emojis questionable, though others dismissed it as harmless. But like, if your man is leaving heart emojis on other girls' posts, girl, check your man. And let's talk about how Hailey handles all this. In March 2025, reports indicated Hailey was considering legal action against viral TikTok series portraying her as a bully and stalker, especially after becoming a mother to son Jack Blues in August 2024. These series alleged she copied Selena Gomez, adding to the narrative of marital strife. wife. When you have to threaten legal action over TikToks, that's not giving secure relationship energy. There's also tea from Reddit discussions suggesting some fans believe Hailey might tolerate Justin's infidelity, with blind items claiming she is fine with it as long as she knows. I mean, if you have to make deals with your husband about his cheating, maybe it's time to rethink the relationship, just saying. But honestly, the craziest part about all this is that Kendall Jenner, who's supposed to be best friends with Hailey, might have been indirectly involved in some of these affairs, or at least knew about them. And that brings us to our next segment. Kendall Jenner, friend or foe? So let's talk about Kendall Jenner and her complicated role in all of this drama. On the surface, Kendall appears to be besties with Hailey Bieber. They're constantly photographed together, doing Pilates, getting dinner, the whole influencer friendship package. But here's where it gets interesting. During an Instagram live session in April 2020 hosted by Justin and Hailey, Kendall was asked if she saw their marriage coming. Her response? Honestly, no. She added, I didn't know. I think I hoped. Obviously, Hales is my lady, my best friend, and I wanted it so bad for both of you. It just makes me really happy. On the surface, this seems like a sweet, supportive comment from a friend, but let's read between the lines. Why was Kendall surprised by their marriage? Could it be because she knew something about Justin's feelings for Selena? Or maybe because she knew about Justin's history of, wandering eyes? What makes this even spicier is that according to a BuzzFeed article, Justin and Kendall reportedly had a casual dating history about 3 years before Justin married Hailey. That's right, Kendall and Justin might have had a thing, but neither Justin nor Hailey have publicly acknowledged this past. Awkward much? So let's get this straight. Kendall possibly dated Justin, is best friends with Hailey, and has remained suspiciously quiet about Selena Gomez. It's giving, I know too much, but I'm not saying anything energy. Speaking of receipts, let's talk about that infamous TikTok video from January 2023. Hailey posted a video featuring Kendall, Hailey and Justine Skye lip-syncing to the audio. I'm not saying she deserves it, but God's timing is always right, which many interpreted as shading Selena, especially given her recent body-shaming scrutiny. The video was later deleted, but the internet never forgets. And let's not forget Kendall's sister Kylie Jenner and her involvement in what fans dubbed the eyebrow feud in February 2023. After Selena posted a TikTok about over-laminating her eyebrows, Kylie Jenner posted a photo with text, "This was an accident?" and a FaceTime screenshot with Hailey focusing on their eyebrows, which fans interpreted as shade. This led to #Team Selena garnering 1.8 billion views on TikTok. That's not just drama, that's a movement. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Despite all the drama between Hailey and Selena, Kendall has never made any direct public statements about Selena Gomez. It's almost as if she's deliberately staying neutral, or perhaps she knows that opening her mouth would release a flood of secrets. Even in more recent times, Kendall remains in Hailey's corner. In January 2025, reports showed Kendall and Hailey dining together in West Hollywood, maintaining their friendship. This continued support suggests Kendall might be Team Hailey all the way, despite potentially knowing things that could damage Hailey and Justin's relationship. Now, I'm not saying Kendall is a bad friend, but her silence speaks volumes. And speaking of silence, let's talk about how Kendall fits into the whole Justin-Selena saga. Remember those allegations of Justin having involvements with Kendall Jenner and her family, with Reddit threads citing texts and hookups behind Selena's back? Yeah, those weren't just random rumors. There's a whole tangled web of connections between the Jenners, Justin, and Selena. In fact, fans speculate that Selena Gomez's last-minute New Year's Eve trip to Dubai with Kendall Jenner and Gigi Hadid was actually a setup to put Hailey and Justin together. With Selena out of the country, the chances of Justin and Selena rekindling their relationship at midnight were zero. That's some next-level scheming if true. And here's where Taylor Swift enters the picture. Because what's a celebrity drama without Taylor Swift somehow being involved? While Taylor Swift has not made direct public statements or taken specific actions in the Hailey Bieber versus Selena Gomez drama, her 2020 comment to the Wall Street Journal speaks volumes. I knew from when I met her I would always have her back. In my life, I have the ability to forgive people who have hurt me, but I don't know if I can forgive someone who hurts her, referring to Gomez. That's Taylor basically saying, mess with my friend and you mess with me. Queens supporting queens. Fans also speculate that Taylor's song Question Tour from her Midnights album might reference Justin Bieber's treatment of Selena Gomez during their relationship. The lyrics, such as, did you leave her house in the middle of the night? Oh, did you wish you'd put up more of a fight? Oh, when she said it was too much, do you wish you could still touch her? It's just a question, have been interpreted as referring to Justin's behavior. Taylor's way of calling out Justin? Iconic. In February 2023, a resurfaced video showed Hailey Bieber gagging at the mention of Taylor Swift. Selena quickly jumped to Taylor's defense, commenting on TikTok, "So sorry, my best friend is and continues to be one of the best in the game." This led to Selena taking a social media break, calling the drama a little silly and feeling too old for this. We love a mature queen. But here's the tea. While Selena was defending Taylor, and Taylor was potentially writing songs about Justin's treatment of Selena, where was Kendall in all this? Hanging out with Hailey and Justin, that's where. Talk about picking sides. Actually, let's dive a bit deeper into the Justin-Hailey-Selena triangle and how it's affected everyone involved, because this is where Kendall's potential knowledge becomes crucial. Justin and Selena, often referred to as Jelena by fans, had a tumultuous on and off relationship spanning from 2010 to 2018. They were first spotted as a couple in December 2010 at an IHOP in Philadelphia, followed by a New Year's celebration in St. Lucia, kissing on a yacht. Young love, am I right? But their relationship was far from smooth sailing. They had multiple breakups and reconciliations, with a notable split in November 2012 cited for trust issues and distance, and a reunion in April 2013. It was a classic case of can't live with them, can't live without them. Their final breakup occurred in March 2018, after celebrating Valentine's Day together earlier that year. And then, in a plot twist that would make even the writers of The Bold and the Beautiful jealous, Justin quickly rekindled his relationship with Hailey. And when I say quickly, I mean quickly. They got engaged in July 2018 and married in September 2018, with a religious ceremony in South Carolina in 2019. That's faster than I decide what to watch on Netflix. This rapid timeline has led many fans to theorize that Hailey stole Justin due to the perceived overlap and speed of his relationship with her, following the breakup with Selena. Selena's song, Lose You to Love Me, released in October 2018, includes lyrics like, "In 2 months you replaced us like it was easy," which fans interpret as a reference to Justin's marriage to Hailey. But despite Hailey's denials, some fans on X believe there was an overlap, with one X post claiming Hailey and Justin started messing around while he was still with Selena. However, Hailey denied this in a 2022 X post. The plot thickens. Another prevalent fan theory is that Justin remains obsessed with Selena, with several speculated reasons. Fans on X, as recent as March 2025, claim Hailey imitates Selena, with posts suggesting Justin wanted a fake Selena, implying low self-esteem on Hailey's part. This theory posits Justin's choice of Hailey was influenced by unresolved feelings for Selena. Talk about a complicated love triangle. Past statements from Justin, like in December 2013, where he reflected on still loving Selena and dedicated the song All That Matters to her, are cited as evidence. But these are from over a decade ago, so take them with a grain of salt. However, Selena has hinted that her time with Justin had a lasting impact on her. In her 2022 documentary, Selena Gomez, My Mind and Me, she said she felt haunted by the past, suggesting the relationship left wounds that took time to heal. In March 2023, Selena addressed death threats against Hailey on Instagram, writing, "Hailey Bieber reached out to me and let me know that she has been receiving death threats and such hateful negativity, indicating the intensity of fan reactions." This shows that despite the drama, Selena has taken the high road, a true class act. But through all of this drama, Kendall Jenner has remained suspiciously quiet. As someone who's friends with both Justin and Hailey, and who reportedly has a past with Justin, Kendall is sitting on a goldmine of information. And that's where part 3 comes in. Let's get into how Kendall might have exposed Justin's affairs through her actions, silence, and the occasional slip-up that speaks volumes. What Kendall knows and how she showed it. First, let's talk about that infamous Instagram Live with Justin and Hailey in April 2020. When asked if she saw their marriage coming, Kendall replied, "Honestly, no." This might seem like an innocent comment, but in the world of celebrity shade, this is practically a neon sign saying, "I know things." Why wouldn't Kendall see their marriage coming? Perhaps because she knew Justin was still hung up on Selena, or maybe because she knew about his cheating habits. Either way, her surprise speaks volumes, especially coming from someone in their inner circle. But it gets even juicier. Remember those reports about Justin and Kendall having a casual dating history, about 3 years before Justin married Hailey? This puts Kendall in a unique position. She's not just a friend observing from the sidelines. She might have first-hand experience of Justin's behavior in relationships. Think about it. If Justin was willing to have a casual relationship with Kendall while she was friends with Hailey, what does that say about his loyalty? It's giving "I'll date anyone in my circle" energy, and not in a good way. Now let's connect this to the broader pattern of Justin's alleged infidelity. Research suggests Justin Bieber faced multiple cheating allegations, especially during his relationship with Selena Gomez between 2010 and 2018. If Kendall was in Justin's circle during this time, she likely knew about these incidents, or was perhaps even involved in some way. It's also worth noting that Kendall has never made any direct public statements about Selena Gomez, despite their shared social context and media speculation. This silence could be interpreted in two ways. Either Kendall is trying to stay neutral and not get involved, or she knows that speaking about Selena would inevitably lead to questions about Justin's past behavior, questions she might not want to answer. Another revealing aspect is Kendall's continued friendship with Hailey, even as rumors swirl about Justin's fidelity in their marriage. In January 2025, reports showed Kendall and Hailey dining together in West Hollywood, maintaining their friendship. Is Kendall being a supportive friend, or is she complicit in a narrative that overlooks Justin's behavior? Let's not forget about Kendall's involvement in the social media drama that unfolded in early 2023. The TikTok video featuring Kendall, Hailey, and Justine Skye lip-syncing to "I'm not saying she deserves it, but God's timing is always right" was widely interpreted as shading Selena. By participating in this video, Kendall was essentially taking Hailey's side in the ongoing drama, a clear position in the Justin-Hailey-Selena triangle. But perhaps the most telling aspect of Kendall's involvement is her connection to the fan theories about Justin's continued obsession with Selena. Fans on X, as recent as March 2025, claim Hailey imitates Selena, with posts suggesting Justin wanted a fake Selena, implying low self-esteem on Hailey's part. If these theories have any truth to them, Kendall would be in a position to know, and her continued friendship with both Justin and Hailey suggests she's either in denial or accepting of this dynamic. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room, Justin's marriage to Hailey and the rumors surrounding it. There are ongoing divorce rumors swirling around the internet, with some people pointing out that Hailey and Justin arrive and leave events in separate cars, and others speculating that they haven't lived together for some time. Again, as someone in their inner circle, Kendall would have insight into the truth behind these rumors, and her silence speaks volumes. Blind items after blind items allege depression, substance abuse, and cheating from Justin. Always take blind items with a grain of salt, but the sheer volume of these allegations suggests there might be some truth to them. And who would be more likely to know than Kendall Jenner, who has been friends with both parties for years? It's also interesting to note that in March 2025, Hailey was considering legal action against viral TikTok series portraying her as a bully and stalker, especially after becoming a mother to son Jack Blues in August 2024. These series alleged she copied Selena Gomez, adding to the narrative of marital strife. If Kendall is truly Hailey's best friend, she would likely be advising her on how to handle this situation, and perhaps knows more about the truth behind these allegations than she lets on. One particularly juicy theory is that Justin and Selena's 4-month stint in 2018, just months before Justin's marriage to Hailey, came as the result of an unexpected pregnancy with Selena followed by a miscarriage. This could potentially give some added context to why Selena checked herself into a wellness retreat, and why Justin flipped from Hailey to Selena to marrying Hailey all in less than a year. If this theory has any truth to it, Kendall would almost certainly know, and her continued silence on the matter could be seen as protecting both Justin and Hailey from a potentially devastating revelation. Let's also discuss Kendall's connection to the ongoing fan theory that Hailey has been copying Selena's style and career moves. From outfits to poses to tattoos, fans have compiled extensive evidence suggesting Hailey has been trying to transform herself into Selena 2.0. As someone who works in fashion and is close friends with Hailey, Kendall would be in a unique position to observe this behavior, and perhaps even enable it by not calling it out. For example, Selena Gomez got a tattoo of the letter G behind her ear in June 2015, supposedly a tribute to her baby sister Gracie. Just 12 days later, Hailey Baldwin got an almost identical G tattoo in the same exact location. Hailey claimed it was for her pastor's daughter Georgia, but the timing seems suspiciously convenient. As Hailey's best friend, Kendall would have known about this tattoo and its inspiration, and her silence on the matter could be interpreted as tacit approval of Hailey's alleged copying. Then there's the alleged incident where Hailey would drive past Selena's home with her pastor's wife to make sure Selena was still in therapy at the Preva Swiss Psychiatric Facility in Connecticut in February 2018. This facility offers therapy for individuals needing a retreat from high-profile, always-on lifestyles. If this allegation is true, it paints a disturbing picture of Hailey's obsession with Selena, and as Hailey's friend, Kendall might have been aware of this behavior. Now, let's talk about Kendall's reaction, or lack thereof, to Justin's apparent obsession with Selena even after marrying Hailey. When Selena's engagement to Benny Blanco was announced in December 2024, Justin posted a meme featuring a scene from The Lord of the Rings, where Gollum gazes at a ring, captioned, "Girls on social media when they get engaged," which was widely seen as a dig at Selena, given the timing and their history. Additionally, he posted a selfie with Hailey, accompanied by the song All My Ghosts by Lizzie McAlpine, which includes lyrics about lingering memories of an ex, interpreted as referencing his past with Selena. A source even reported that Bieber felt a sting upon hearing about the engagement, but is happy for Gomez and sees it as the end of an era. As someone close to both Justin and Hailey, Kendall would be acutely aware of Justin's reaction to Selena's engagement, and her continued silence on the matter suggests she's either protecting Justin or complicit in his continued emotional connection to Selena. But perhaps the most significant way Kendall has exposed Justin's affairs is through her consistent support of Hailey, despite all evidence pointing to Justin's continued emotional entanglement with Selena. By standing by Hailey through the drama, Kendall is tacitly acknowledging the difficult position Hailey is in, married to a man who may never fully get over his ex. Another telling detail is Wendy Williams' commentary on Hailey and Justin's marriage. In July 2018, shortly after their engagement announcement, Williams commented on her show, expressing doubt about the marriage's longevity. "I don't think this marriage will last. Look, right after the honeymoon, he's doing a drive-by at Selena's," referencing Bieber's on-again, off-again relationship with Selena Gomez. In September 2018, Williams expanded her critique, suggesting the marriage might be financially motivated. "I think the Baldwins look at Bieber as a cash cow. I think Stephen Baldwin, Hailey's father, likes to be more relevant again to young people in pop culture, and Bieber is a quick way to do that." As a public figure herself, Kendall would be aware of this commentary, and her continued friendship with both Justin and Hailey suggests she might have insights into whether these claims have any merit. Let's also consider the timeline of events following Justin and Hailey's wedding. In 2019, Hailey posted a screenshot of her playing Summer Walker's song I'll Kill You immediately after Selena Gomez released Lose You to Love Me. While Hailey claimed the timing was a coincidence, many fans interpreted this as an attack on Selena. As Hailey's friend, Kendall would likely have been privy to Hailey's true intentions, and her silence speaks volumes. And we can't forget about the incident where Hailey allegedly crashed Selena's album release party at the restaurant Craig's in West Hollywood, despite not being invited. According to tweets from the evening, once Selena arrived, the restaurant started playing her music, which apparently didn't sit right with Hailey. Hailey's stylist reportedly asked a waitress to play Justin's song Yummy, and when that request wasn't fulfilled, Hailey and her table allegedly started yelling Justin's name. If Kendall was aware of this behavior, her continued friendship with Hailey suggests either tacit approval or a willingness to overlook troubling behavior. Now let's bring it all together. Throughout this tangled web of relationships, affairs, and drama, Kendall Jenner has positioned herself as a silent observer, a friend to both Justin and Hailey, with potential knowledge of Justin's past with Selena. By maintaining her friendship with both while staying silent on the controversies, Kendall has essentially confirmed what many fans suspect: Justin's history of infidelity and emotional entanglement with Selena, even during his marriage to Hailey. It's not what Kendall has said that exposes Justin's affairs, it's what she hasn't said, combined with her actions and associations. In the world of celebrity drama, silence can be more revealing than words, and Kendall's silence speaks volumes. Thanks for watching, besties. Click any of the cards showing on your screens for more tea.